I just tweaked my calf, and it's good photos there. Just tweaked my calf in the a little pre-practice conditioning, so I decided to take a vet day. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's too serious.
What are your thoughts on doing some of those things, like with the medicine ball and pulling weights and things like that?
Yeah, I haven't done it before. I haven't done it in 18 years, so. But obviously, there's some science behind it. So.
What exactly were you doing when you tweaked it? Which was those?
I don't know. Just running, I guess. Well, I got a great setup out west. I got a great group of trainers, great bodywork guy. Obviously, great setup where I live, super calm and peaceful. And when you're in the same office for a long time, you know, the off season is really for the young players. But with a new offense, being my first year here, I really wanted to be around for at least some of the beginning things to just let them know kind of how I like to do things. You know, like I said, some of the code words, some of the little adjustments, some of the ways I see the game, sparking that conversation. The worst thing you can have is sitting in a meeting and have a coach up there just talking the entire time with no interaction. So that might be the standard at some places, but I just never feel like that's been the right way to do things. It needs to be a free-flowing conversation between the coaches and the players. It needs to be feedback. You need to call on guys. So I'm, you know, allowed to do some of that stuff, and I think it's important just so guys are paying attention and they can know at any point they can get called on to answer a question about something. And so just being here with Hackett to help him put the offense in. Obviously, it's the same system that we kind of tweaked between 19 and 20 and ran in 20 and 21 when he had a lot of success. So it's been fun. You know, it's a different feel, I think, the interaction with the training room over the years. When I first got in the league, there was obviously nowhere near the concussion understanding or treatment or protocol as we have now. There'd be times where, you know, guys would maybe get dinged up and go back in. There'd be other injuries where guys would just play through it. There was this idea of like callus that some coaches still talk about, and we obviously practiced differently. We had double days back then, and with, you know, some unfortunate things that happened, they cut that back to the 2 and the 1. And then obviously it's been much curtailed from that point. But I've always wanted to be on the field, and always had a good relationship with the trainers, but not good enough on their side where they could tell me when not to play. Because my answer was I'm always going to try and be on the field, and I always felt like if my 80% was better than the guy behind me, then I should be on the field, and I always thought that was a good kind of barometer for every player. There seems to be, you know, in more recent years, some guys looking for to be told not to play. And my stance has always been, I'm going to tell the trainers when I'm going to play.